Hey guys, this is Nathan, ThatAlbumReviewerGuy here, doing a new album review. Today I'll be reviewing the debut album from Sons of Texas, and it's called Baptized in the Rio Grande. Now, Sons of Texas is a new band from McAllen, Texas. They have a southern rock sound mixed with different varieties of hard rock and heavy metal. A little bit of country influences thrown in there too. I think the best way to describe the band is kind of like a heavier version of Black Stone Cherry, mixed with Pop Evil. And there's even a little bit of Pantera thrown in the mix too, if you ask me. This is their first album, Baptized in the Rio Grande. There are a couple of really heavy songs on the album, like Never Bury the Hatchet, that are more in the metal realm a bit rather than the rock realm. And there are also a few songs on the album that show the band's Texas pride with their song titles alone, such as Texas Trim, and of course the title track, Baptized in the Rio Grande. The title track is also the lead single off the album, and it's the song that introduced me to the band in the first place. I like the fact that the band loves their home state so much that they incorporate that into their band name and their music. That's some hometown pride right there, folks. Now, while there are mostly heavier songs in this album, it does feature a softer song or two, such as Breathing Through My Wounds. And this album is full of solid heavy riffs and great drumming, and the vocals are done well too. There are moments on the album where there's some good, clean vocals, and other moments where there are pretty harsh screams that are also done well. Good mix of vocal styles. The instrumentals are pretty solid, like a southern rock, southern metal, a little bit of a groove metal, and a little bit of a country influence all mixed in. And it's done well, for the most part. However, not everything is all good with this album. There is quite a bit of similarity shown throughout the album that can be done without. Also, there are a couple songs that just don't really click with me, whether it's for their lyrical content or just their overall vibe. And there are also moments where I feel as though the album drags a bit. It's not a long album, but it just has those moments. But overall, well, this isn't the best debut album I've heard, but it's certainly not the worst either. Definitely a solid release from Sons of Texas. Good debut release from them. Favorites on the album: Never Bury the Hatchet, Baptized in the Rio Grande, Blameshift, and Breathing Through My Wounds. My least favorites on the album are Nothing King, not the Metallica song King Nothing, but their own song Nothing King, and September, not the Daughtry song, their own song. The album gets a 7.5 out of 10. It's not a bad album. Not the best album, not the worst. Good solid debut release from Sons of Texas. What did you guys think of the album if you've heard it? And if you've heard of Sons of Texas, what do you think of them as a band? Think of them as a band. What I meant to say. And that's about all I have to say. So check out my social media stuff down there. And yeah, that's about it. ThatAlbumReviewerGuy signing off.